Alden Marin, born August 4, 1956, is a poet and painter based in Pacific Palisades, California. He has written more than 20 books, including Let's Face It, Selected Poems 1974 to 2015. Early life. Marin's family moved to Malibu in the 1920s, becoming one of the first residents of the new Malibu movie colony. A sensitivity to the beauty of nature, learned while hiking and surfing in this rural suburb of Los Angeles, has been a great influence on Marin's work, as have trips taken in his youth to countries like France, Switzerland, Greece and India. He has worked as a wine distributor since the 1980s. Cartoonist Rube Goldberg is his great-uncle. Poetry. Marin majored in American Studies, with a minor in creative writing, poetry and French, at Stanford University. Class of '78. He worked at the university's literary journal Sequoia, edited by fellow student Dana Jarea, who later served as a chairman of the National Endowment for the Arts. Among his professors were notable poets Timothy Steele, Alan Shapiro, and Donald Davie. Marin focused his studies on the works of Gary Snyder, Richard Brautigan, and Ezra Pound. The colloquial style of Marin's poetry is easily accessible, and, at the same time, spontaneous and visceral. His poems often connect daily minutiae to existential dilemmas. In books like Little Nuts, Brass Tacks Press, 2008, he champions a new form of short poem that seems to forego all poetic devices. Not poetry. There's a guy who works at PC Greens to whom I give my poetry books. Today he said, "I really like your work." I said, "Yeah, thanks. It's not really poetry." To which he replied, "Yeah, but it's not poetry." Quote, painting. Using traditional canvases, as well as the fronts of postcards, hotel stationery and small pieces of paper, Marin paints with acrylic pens to produce contemporary, multicolored abstracts, portraits, and landscapes. His work has been shown in galleries and collected by celebrity inventor Ron Popeil among others. He cites as influences artists who address the fragmentedness of modern existence, such Pablo Picasso, Vasily Kandinsky, Jackson Pollock, David Hockney, Jean-Michel Basquiat and, most notably, Paul Klee. Marin's image entitled Riven Rock is now a wine label for Chardonnay and Cabernet Sauvignon wine, being sold under a private label of the same name at the grocery chain Whole Foods Market. Marin's apartment has been dubbed the Palisades Art House because of the thousands of paintings that crowd its walls, shelves, and floor. He hosts private tours to showcase his apartment as an art piece in itself. His art is handled by the Daniel Rolnick Gallery and the Blooming Art Gallery, and is on display at several Malibu businesses including Sun Life Organics, Vitamin Barn, Demore's Pizza, Kaishan, Malibu Farm and Pacific Coast Greens. Bibliography. Poetry books. A Deal with the Crows, 2016. A Perfect Night for Bar, 2016. Jaywalking with the Baby, 2015. I Come from a Surf Town, 2015. Away into Now, 2014. The Consequence of Choices, 2013. The Safety of Randomness, 2012. Anecdotal Dinners, 2012. While You Say, Quote, 2011. The Wild Side on the Inside, 2011. Letters to Red Leaves, 2010. Scanzo Hero, 2010. Everybody's in Love, 2009. Let's Face It, Selected Poems 1974 to 2009. 2009. Poems for Eric and the Wooden Lady, 2009. Pennies in the Parking Meter, 2009. Little Nuts, 2008. Mittelegi, 2008. Knee driving. 2008. Herzog's Pig. 2008. Garden Variety Self-Obsession. 2007. Write Everything. 2007. Days Without Hours. 2006. 4 Decades. 2006. Illusions of Sweetness. 2005. Asparagus on Toast. 2005. Counting to 1000. 2005. Paddling to Misto. 2005. Art Books. Leaf Faces No. 2. 2016. Leaf Faces No. 1. 2016. Animals of the Imagination. 2015. The Art of Alden Marin. 2014. Alden Marin's website. Brass Tacks Press. Alden Marin's publisher. Marin's Palisades Art House. Malibu Times article. The Poetry and Found Objects. Ron Popeil and Alden Marin talk art on YouTube.